What's up, guys? BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Mythic Heroes, and today we're going to be talking about patch 1.7, the big update we just had in-game. Now, this is going to be an entire week of videos because there is so much to cover, and I want to break each individual one of them down into separate videos. That way, it's easier for you guys to digest. You can pick the exact topics you want to hear about the most, ignore other ones. But today, we're going to start off with the good changes, because even though there might be some controversial things in this, some people might not really enjoy the update overall, there are there's some topics that are pretty good and are improvements on the game. So we're going to start out with the good. We're then going to probably transition later today into the bad of the patch, and then following that this week, probably 2 to 3 videos a day, we're going to make short videos about each and every type of change, give you guys a little bit of feedback from what I feel the changes are. We can also kind of speculate about what future changes might come to. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. If you are brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It helps us really grow the channel. We're going to try to get up to 15,000 subscribers, where we're doing a $100 gift card giveaway. Link in the description. If you are new to the game as well, in the link there's a link in the description to download Mythic Heroes on BlueStacks on your PC. That's what I record on. That's what I enjoy playing on the most. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so let's take a look in game. Let's jump to the first things that are, in my opinion, the good of this event, because there's a lot of things that have changed. A lot has changed. Let's start out with number one. There are new events in the game. New events are always welcome. You have a couple different ones in Ragnarok. We have Valhalla. This is a cool little game mode that slowly advances further and further. There is a nice little quest system to go along with it, resources. There's a tower reward system that I like, and yeah, there's even like a store for it as well. So overall, I think the new game mode, at least Valhalla, is good. The one I'm not a fan of, honestly, is the new Tower of Babel. There's no interaction to it. You just hit the build button over and over again to maybe get your rank higher, to get better ranking rewards at the end of the timer. This is good that it's a new game mode, more resources to come into you free to play. Bad because it's very pay to win. But again, new game modes, you can't be too mad. Hopefully they make some tweaks. That is number one. I enjoy that. I like that. I'm not going to complain about it. That is good for now. One thing we're going to talk about, next one that's going to be on the list, is the marketplace now has a Jade Shop. So the Jade Shop is where you can take all those extra hero copies that you've gotten. You got your, your infinite 3 hero, they're fully maxed out, and then you're sitting on like 6 Athena copies. Well, now you can come in here, you can exchange your old SSR and UR heroes for these Jade items, and then you can purchase selection cards. Now, it comes out being that it takes 3 hero copies to equal 1 of these cards, but the nice benefit of these cards, again, they are selection cards. You get to pick the hero. I wish it was more 2 to 1 and not 3 to 1. But overall, I think this is a pretty good change. We just needed something to do with those extra copies. I'm happy it's this. This is in the game. Could it be better? Yes, but I still think overall it should still be considered like a good change overall. Next up, we're going to go to the Summoner Sanctum. So a couple changes have happened here. Number one is you now have a free summon every single day on the standard summon banner. Is that going to make a big difference? I don't know. We'll have to see. But that is something that did change. Number two is the limited summon banner has some updates based on your VIP level. Now, most players are probably going to have nothing to do with this, but at the certain VIP levels, there are some bonuses. So at VIP 11, the chances of drawing a selected SSR hero is +1. So I believe that's this one right here, the Foss copy for me. At 12, unlocks an additional SNR hero for the selection on the limited summon banner, which should be like on this one, the Loki copy here. At 13, you increase your chances of getting the UR hero by a total of 1, so you can now get 3 of those copies. Now, these I don't have unlocked, but are pretty cool too. At 14, unlocks the UR slot for hero selection, so you literally get to pick which UR hero you want to summon for. That's for the big whales. And then for the super whales at VIP 15, chances of drawing your selected SSR hero in the limited pool is instead +2, so you get an additional pull, for example, for me, for Foss. So those are cool changes. You get a free summon. all those things I think are at least decent to talk about. So yeah, number 3 on the list, or really it's like 4 to 5-ish at this point, is Pantheon. Finally, they have made some adjustments on Pantheon so that you're not instantly dying in round 1, even on my account right here. I mean, you guys see the type of account I have, right? It's not like fully endgame, but I have a full squad built up plus some heroes for utility. And I would die on the first wave every single time. So that is one big change that came through, is they did make it adjusted. The first time you go through this is probably going to feel very easy. As you go through and clear it time after time, the difficulty will ramp up closer to where your account level power is. So that is something to be aware of. It's not going to be this easy forever. It will ramp up, so just remember that. The next thing is campaign. We have all new campaign stages here. If you go to the world map, I think it now goes up to what, like, actually, I don't even know if I can get to the other ones. I think there's now another planet or another land or something. I think it goes up to like 36 or something. Maybe 32 is the new high one. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely new difficulties for you to grind through. Oh, sorry, I was on Elite and the main one. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not that far back. So this goes up to 32 here. I don't know. I wish there was a better way to look at the map, honestly. But there are more difficulties for you to do. And part of that is now the new claiming system. So everybody who's going through the game first will have this, not our old way of claiming loot. But yeah, these are pretty cool. There are some premium packages if you want to get them as well. I'm not going to say whether or not they're worth it, but you get all this loot for free, all this stuff, 100% for free, just for going into the game, logging in. So tons of free loot in main campaign, in the elite campaign there is too, and also in Hades Hell. You can claim a bunch of old loot here too, so tons and tons of free loot coming your way. Along with that is a lot of the buttons you now click on here, they are claim all buttons. So you don't have to sit here and dailies and click, 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 click. You click once, it'll complete everything that's done. That is really cool. I really, really like that. Those are really big. Now, the next thing are the guild packs. The guild sharing packs, they have modified as well. You do have rewards that you can receive, but there's also a progression bar to give you a few extra things if you do decide to do that. So a little change there, but not too bad. Your daily login rewards, in my opinion, are better overall-ish, kind of, sort of. It's now a 30-day login. You're going to be getting summons. You're going to be getting diamonds. There is a paid side to it as well, which, I mean, it is what it is. I kind of like the old one. So again, this one's kind of like a good and a bad, but we'll kind of talk about that in the future as well. There are new card types in the game as well. We're going to go right back to here because you get a good example right here. There's support SSR cards that have like the support heroes on it. So instead of just like faction-based cards or UR and SSR, there's more. Again, that could be seen as a negative because they could have just made this an SSR hero selection card and include everybody. But it is a change. We'll have to see. They're added in a few different areas in the game. There are quite a few of buffs coming that are already in the game for different artifacts, different runes, as well as different skill buffs from divinity trees. So some of the heroes that have, like, you know, the divinity skills, some of the skills have been modified and changed. We'll go over that in a separate video as well. We have new attributes, which that's going to be a whole video by itself. I'm not going to show you anything in game, but there's a whole bunch of new attributes that modify how you can customize your hero, which is pretty cool. There are hero buffs, one of them being this girl right here. She was one of the best heroes in the early game. Now she's very strong in the late game too. But there's a bunch of buffs to Izanami. There's buffs to Zeus. Any buffs to heroes, definitely a thumbs up for me. I love it. And then there is one other thing that I really enjoy with this as well. And I have to remember how to get to it. I believe you go to Store, Heavenly Gifts, and then you jump on over to the Creation Panorama. In the Sage Crystals, there's a way for you now to convert resources that you have an abundance of to higher tier ones. So you can take 20 of these, convert it over, and you can upgrade what you have excess of into something you don't have enough of. And you can also recharge it every single day. So yeah, not too bad. I kind of like it. It's not the worst thing in the world. You have to have a certain amount of energy to do it, but in my opinion, those are the good things. Next up, we're going to talk about the bad things, and I feel like that's going to be a much longer video. So let me know what you guys think so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying at least some of the updates, the free resources that you got. It feels like you're definitely stronger overall, but now we're going to move on over to the bad. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.